Thank you so much for tuning in to this live broadcast on Conversations Radio Network, as well as on my Instagram feed. Here, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure that you do that. I'm at Align With Your Purpose, coming to you Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. on the East Coast, 9:30 Central, 7:30 a.m. on the West Coast. And today is going to be an exciting show. So let's get into this. Yesterday, I talked about audio and doing an audio podcast. And I gave you some information on how to do an audio podcast. And I talked about the importance of sound in what it is that you're producing. And you're producing an audio podcast to grow your business. And so today we're going to dive into some things about video and what it is that you can do to really kickstart, improve, build, all the above your business using these different mediums. The funny thing about yesterday was I was reconstructing my studio here. And I did a show on audio and the audio sounded bad compared to what you're hearing now. If you're listening to the podcast or if you're listening to me live right now on Conversations Radio Network, it is so amusing to me, especially being an audio engineer, production guy, and, trying to reconfigure an entire studio so that it sounds appropriately and just totally screwing it up. So if I do it, believe me, it's, if you do it, just take it as a lesson and move on. But you don't let that stop you. So many times, for instance, when I'm talking about the show that I did on yesterday, so many people would have taken that show down. They would have not put it out because it wasn't their best. But there's this thing that I always say, done is better than perfect. And the content was spot on. So just because everything doesn't go exactly the way that you want it to go doesn't mean that you don't put that content out because it's valuable content. Now, you could redo it, of course. But who has that kind of time, right? I know I don't. So anyway, audio was important. We talked about that on yesterday's show. If you missed the show on yesterday, please just go to alignwithyourpurpose.co and click on the podcast page, and you'll see everywhere that you can follow the podcast, and you can listen to every past episode that I've done. There's, at this point, I don't know, there's close to 30 episodes, I think, that are there. So a lot of stuff for you to listen to and a lot of stuff to catch up on. So the purpose of this show is to help you align with your purpose. What are you meant to do in business? What are you meant to do to help the world? What is the thing that you're here on this planet to do? And so many times, running a business is your purpose. Running a business is the thing that you want to do to provide help, to provide a product, to provide a service, and to live out your life mission. Having a business, being an entrepreneur, a lot of times that is what we do. So yesterday we talked about audio. Today I want to dive into some things about what you can do to produce some amazing video. I have a YouTube channel. I have Facebook pages and things of that nature where I do live streaming. But most of my video production is done on my VoiceOver website. And you can check that out. There's over 5,000 subscribers that I have on that YouTube channel, which is just youtube.com/Earl Hall Studio. That's where you can go to find it all, is there. So when we talk about video, just like we talked about audio yesterday, video is the thing that is the highest thing you can do. Producing video content, whether in live form, like I'm doing right now, live streaming on Instagram, on my page at Align With Your Purpose, and live streaming as well on YouTube, producing video is the highest thing you can do. Hey, Cyrus, I see you there on Instagram. Thanks for watching, buddy. So why do I talk about video so highly? And why do I say that it is the highest thing that you can do? Because from a video production, whether it's a live stream or you just record yourself on video and post that on different mediums like YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. When you produce a video, you literally are producing every other piece of content that you could produce. Because from a video, you can strip the audio. From a video, now you've got a podcast. Now you've got an audio podcast that you can put out everywhere. Spreaker, Blog Talk Radio, iTunes, Anchor. I talked a lot about Anchor.fm on yesterday. That is, for me, the number one spot, the go-to spot to produce my podcast is on Anchor.fm. And I can do that from a video. I can take a video, again, strip out the audio and post that audio as an audio podcast. But what else can I do with a video? From that video, producing the audio, I can have that audio transcribed. Now that audio is now transcribed. Now it's a blog. Now I can post that all over everywhere. From that video, I can look at that video and I can take out some key things that I've said and make it quotes and make a nice little graphic to post up on Instagram with my quote on it. I can put it on Instagram. I can put it on LinkedIn. I can put it on Facebook, everywhere. I can put this everywhere. I can put it on my Instagram wall or make it a story, all from just one video. Do you know, pieces of content, you do a 15 or 20 minute podcast a day or once a week or whatever. You can produce so many different pieces of content from video production that you can't get from just doing an audio podcast. Because from a video podcast, I can even take video clips. How many times have we seen awesome video clips on Instagram? You can put up to a minute. Well, you can download that video, block out a minute of a video from that, and you can post that up anywhere to drive traffic to the main thing that you want them to go to. Maybe you have on there, if you want to see the full video, click here or whatever and take them to wherever your home base is so that people can get it, so that people can consume your content more. A lot of people are scared of video. And what I mean by that, a lot of people are scared to get behind the camera. Because it takes something to be able to just realize that people are looking at you, and it could be hundreds, thousands, millions of people that are going to see this. Whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook or other places, some people aren't very comfortable doing video, and that's okay. Neither was I in the beginning. In the beginning of this, video I remember sweating. You think, if you're watching me on Instagram right now, if you think my head is shiny right now, you should have seen it when I did video full time. When I started doing video for the first time, I was sweating. I was nervous, and I consult with people on a daily basis, and I'm like, look, because people want to ask a ton of questions. Okay, well, what do I use, and how do I do this, and how do I do that? I'm like, okay, just do this. Okay, but what about this, and how do I do that? Well, you know what? You're procrastinating right now because you're asking me 20 million questions that make no sense, and they're not going to make sense until you do it. So just if you're going to dive into video for the first time, you're going to suck. Just count that as fact. You are going to suck. When I started, I sucked. Now it is second nature to me to just flip on the camera and start talking. But that did not happen overnight. It happened because I actually did the work involved to do it. And you're not going to get better talking about it. You're going to get better doing it. So let's just count your first couple of videos or whatever. They're going to suck. They're not going to be your best work, but until you get past those hurdles, you won't get better because you're not going to get better by talking about it. One of the biggest things that I use in my arsenal for video, because I do a lot of live streaming, but I also do a lot of video creation on my own. And I'll create them here in my studio on a topic, and I'll upload them to my YouTube channel or to my Facebook page or group or something like that. The biggest tool that I use, and I'm going to give this to you right now. I'll give you a website address, so write this down. It's pretty easy to remember. It's www.earlhallvideopro.com. It's earlhallvideopro.com. You go to that website, this tool will make your videos look amazing. Full-on productions that you're able to do. I have created commercial videos for Conversations Radio Network, for myself, for clients. promo things that I want to put together, if you go to earlhallvideopro.com, this is my number one tool to produce video. That means you've got to film yourself, you upload that video footage, and you can do all sorts of things. I mean, once you go there and you see the training videos that are there on this, you're going to be amazed at what you can do to make some very, very powerful videos. So I want you to go to the website, earlhallvideopro.com. Go ahead and sign up for that. It is the tool literally that I use just about every day in what it is that I do. And what's going to happen, the more that you do this, you're going to see within a very short amount of time, within probably about 10 to 20, 30 videos, and you do this on a consistent basis, you're just going to get good. You're just going to go with the flow. You're going to be in your element, and anyone can do this. Everyone can do this, but everyone starts out at the same place. Everyone starts out sucking at it. And again, the way that you get better and better and better at doing anything is through practice. That's it. When I was in school, I was on a football team. We had football practice. That's how you got better. So many times, kids, everyone starts out at zero. If you want to play football, you join a little league team, you suck. And you get better and better, and you get put on better teams and things of that nature. And you go through middle school and you get to high school. Now in high school, you're 6'3", 200 pounds, and you can really rock this thing. Well, the same thing goes about video production. You're going to start and you're not going to be very good. But what will happen, and here's the key thing, what will happen when you start and you get over the nervousness because you just go for it and you do it, you'll start seeking out how to be better. You'll start looking up different things on YouTube and Facebook. You'll watch how other people are producing things. You're going to go, oh, wow, I wonder how they did that. And you'll figure that out, and you'll get better, and you'll get better. The number one thing that anyone can do if you want to build your brand is to get in front of the camera. It is the number one thing that you can do. If you've got questions for me, make sure just DM me here right on Instagram, or you can also shoot me an email by going to alignwithyourpurpose.co. My email address is alignwithyourpurpose@gmail.com, and we can go through some things. So if you've got some questions, send those questions over so I can answer them on these types of shows that I do. Once again, Monday through Friday, I'm on live. Conversations Radio Network, 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, 7:30 on the West Coast, Monday through Friday. Again, make sure you go to the website, alignwithyourpurpose.co. Grab the book while you're there. Align with Your Purpose. It's on Amazon in Kindle, paperback, and audio book. Read by yours truly, Earl Hall. You guys have an awesome and amazing day, and I'll see you guys right back here tomorrow. You take care.